Hi, I'm Ian Tonner. I'm the husband of Kate. I'd been with Kate about 8 months when she got diagnosed. The day that it actually hit home was when she'd had all the treatment, and we went back for the good news that it had worked. And fantastic doctor and nurse Vicky just sat us down and said, "Look, we don't know how to tell you this, but the treatment hasn't worked. And during the time you've been having your treatment, the cancer spread outside the original area." Then it became real that this wasn't a cure anymore. This was just going to be, living with cancer, and that's when our lives changed, really. And in a way, they change for the better, because you start to live life for the day rather than the future. You sort of bring things forward. Like our wedding was brought forward by 6 months, and that was because the doctors weren't sure how quick Kate's cancer was going to spread. The day was brilliant. It's coming up to the anniversary now, and we're wishing we could do it again. I don't see myself as a carer. I'd class myself as a husband, and it doesn't matter if I'm caring for Kate when she's got the flu or caring for Kate when she's got cancer. I'm still the same person. I find that I need a lot of time to myself because it's 24/7. We got the garden to a position where it's nice to sort of go out and sit in, and it just gives you that sort of tranquil place to sort of gather your thoughts, really. There's so many things hit you when you first understand what's going on that you need someone to sort of lift you out of the water and say, this is where you want to go, and if you don't, you're just going to end up drowning. Support from Macmillan comes in a variety of ways, really. When you see green and white in a leaflet, it's Macmillan. You don't have to open the leaflet or see the name. You know that that's going to be something that's supported. There was time when Kate was really struggling with processing what was going on, and I knew that if she spoke to Vicky, who within 2 or 3 weeks had become very close to Kate, I think because of the age, because of the sort of both having children, they had a bit of a bond. So to phone her up and ask her the question was much easier than her husband that didn't have that answer. When we talk about the future, we talk about the future together. We try not to talk about the future when she's not here. Those conversations are hard. We do have them, and we do put things in place, and we took some advice from the Macmillan website on how to look at wills and how to put things in place for the future. But sometimes you can talk about it, sometimes you can't. The memory box or the life box, whichever way you look at it, it's just to remind me, Kate, Grace, and the family of the times we've had together. And as long as Kate's around, we'll continue to keep filling the box. But if the worst case scenario is that Kate's not around, then the box will be, and me and Grace can sit on the sofa and giggle and laugh like we normally do with the photos and things of our days out and our trips away. So at the moment she's doing really well and the treatment's working, but that's all to do with support she's getting from Macmillan. In that way, we're enjoying our time as a family, while Kate's still around.